Hey yo, so straight up, we just sat up here and watched the versus Jeezy versus Gucci, man. Versus. We're gonna recap it.
Right. It's one of the best I've seen so thus far, other than the Teddy Riley and the Babyface joint.
Okay, it took you back.
That shit was hard too. But this, when it comes to rapping, this was the best I've seen.
I ain't even gonna hold you. This is my first one. I wasn't big on the verses. Really, I just was missing them shits, and then everybody would be on social media talking about it, and then I just wouldn't watch it. But this one, I felt like it was for the culture. Mm-hmm. You know, it had some substance, it had some history to it, so I had to see where this one went. But yeah. So you said you was pro Gucci, man.
Nah, I wasn't pro Gucci.
I
I felt like he held his own though.
Okay, so you said I say it was a landslide. That's just me.
I had Jeezy winning.
Okay.
But it wasn't a landslide. It was close.
It was a close?
It was close. Only because Jeezy, you know what I mean, he played a mature role in this. You know what I mean? He didn't dumb down to the competition. He didn't get ignorant like Gucci was, because Gucci was in there about that accent, performing diss songs and everything, like telling them.
It was entertaining. He made it to me, the whole history of it was entertaining. But let me ask this question. So, because originally Jeezy was supposed to battle T.I., which to me, that's better. Like this. Yeah, I think for me,
I can't even complain about that. I can't argue.
Jeezy versus Gucci, man. And I got nothing against Gucci, man, because I love all hood niggas. I actually really got mad respect for dudes who really not lyrical and make a name for themselves and create a fan base. That means that you have something genuine within inside of you, that when you connect with people, they appreciate you. I like that. But I like rappers. I like motherfuckers who spit, who say something.
Jeezy's not a spitter, bro.
Nah, I like people. I like people who tell a story.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that story is based on a lifestyle that was lived. And it's just certain things that you hear, and you be like, yo, the only way you know about that is if you did it. Like, there's only certain stuff that you know you had to be a part of it or witness it or really, you had to know. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, I don't think the battle should have even happened if it was based on music, based on verses. Based on the history and the aesthetics, I felt like that's what, you know, made it more entertaining. And then the way Gucci Mane performed, that's what really made it. I was like, okay, I see why they did this. I see why they did this. But
so basically, you saying on the music tip, when it comes to catalog of songs, Jeezy shits on Gucci Mane. It's a landslide.
Yeah, it's not comparable. If I had to sign one of them, if I had to sign one Gucci Mane versus, if I had to sign one Jeezy versus two Gucci Mans, I'm taking the one Jeezy.
Yeah, there's a lot of, listen, I agree that Jeezy won, but yo, when it comes to Gucci's catalog, like, I'm telling you, there's a lot of fans that disagree with you.
Of course, everybody got fans. These young dudes got fans.
There might be more people that say Gucci won than Jeezy won. No, but that's not my opinion.
Anybody who sold drugs said Jeezy won. If you bought drugs, you damn near said Jeezy won.
Yo, this is the crazy part, yo.
Jeezy liked to drink. Yo. Jeezy liked to smoke. Jeezy liked to mix. With his coat.
Yeah. So basically what he's saying is Jeezy sold records for the drug dealers.
He said that.
And if you like Gucci, you probably was a drug user. No offense.
No offense. Or not. Or you could be from East Atlanta. Or like I said, you could be from East Atlanta. Or you could just like Gucci Mane got his own style. But from a music standpoint, like, yo, Jeezy he came with a story, and his story never changed.
Right. But listen,
I did. Hold on, real quick. Let me just this is how deep. This is why I love Drink Champs too. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully one day we'll be as big as Drink Champs. If not, it's cool. We still love Drink Champs. So Drink Champs had Young Berg. Young Berg is the hit maker. So Young Berg had a song that was featuring like Ludacris, Jeezy, and somebody else, I think. Jeezy was so true to who he was. This is when Young Berg had the bad rep. That Jeezy was like, yo, he can't be in none of my cameos, son. None of my cameos. So the Young Berg told the story of Drink Champs. He said, so I was coming to the video shoot. He said, it's my video. He's telling me I can't be in his set in my video. He was like, yo, so I'm drinking, I'm tight, I'm drinking. He's like, now I'm about halfway finished the bottle. He was like, they said action. He said, I ran in there and spit the verse. They was like, cut. He was like, Jeezy turned up. He's like, yo, he turned up on him. So he was true to it. But now he's different because he changed. So he said, now they got something, they're working on something. But he was true to the cause.
Listen, Gucci's still true to the cause. That's
Yo, I don't know.
That's the crazy part. He was in there talking about dig your dead homie up. Yo, you send him to him. He gonna knock him down. Like, he's still true to the cause to this day. That's the crazy part.
I mean, but when you the underdog, you gotta cling on to whatever it is that you got. You gotta cling on to that.
Because basically what you're saying is Jeezy on a whole nother level.
He's definitely on a whole nother level. Like realistically, like
this shit kind of like I'm going for Gucci, man. When I think Jeezy won.
No. You said he won, but you nah. We not going tit for tat. I'm saying that it wasn't even close. You saying that it was close. This is what the argument is about, whether or not it was close or it wasn't. I'm saying it was like California, Malibu, coast, raining for 3 weeks, mudslide, landslide. Pardon yourself, not mudslide, landslide. You lose your house.
That's crazy.
That's how I seen it.
Agree with that.
I'm not gonna hold you because Gucci Man got some joints that I like, but I just
he performed Truth.
Yeah, he definitely was taking jabs, but like Jeezy got shit at Gucci Man too. And if he would have performed that,
that's the crazy part. That's where I know that Jeezy really won.
No,
in that sense.
Okay, right.
In that sense, because he didn't perform Stay Strapped. Like I remember Stay Strapped.
It's not even just Stay Strapped, brother. He definitely had joints where he was dissing Gucci Man, right? He said Black Belt. He said Louis Belt. Louis said Louis Shea, Louis Bell. Would that make me Louis, man? Come on, he could have took shots, but he had and that shit was hard.
That's some shit that Gucci would say about
cardiac
Gucci.
arrest.
See, that's some shit that Gucci would say about Gucci.
He said call it cardiac arrest. Oh, that cardiac arrest. Black Diamonds call it cardiac arrest. Yo, that verse was so hard, and he could have spit that, but he had so many other joints. That for him to take away or to add that on, he would have to take away from something else. And he was like, and to me, this is how I took it. That's why I said it was a landslide. To me, he's like, yo, I got so many joints that I don't even have to take a shot at you, brother, because I don't have to.
Alright, so question is, you don't think he played? What was some of his top hits that he left out?
Jeezy?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Because you just said he don't even have to.
Oh, you said
to come at him, so that means he left some top hits out.
He didn't only play his hits. Now he did play my joint. Old lady crossed the street, still snitching. Taking all that to sleep. That's the third time she done called the police this week.
Yeah.
He was going hard. Let me see. One of my joints.
I think.
What do you mean?
He had to play some of his best.
Nah, he didn't play the with the Manny Fresh. Did he do that one? I don't think he did that. Or did I hit?
He did.
And then what?
He did.
Oh, he did do that. I thought I heard. Okay. Then what? What's the other joint he got?
I'm 29 years old when he came out with that shit. I was playing for 5'8" Hawkeyes. In 5th grade, man, we was lit, man.
Standing ovation. He got his whole album, brother. The first album.
Nah, he got hits. But Gucci, I'm telling you, it was close. Look, Jeezy won, but Gucci, he gave him a run for his money, man.
Oh, it's only the
Gucci, Jeezy didn't knock him out, man. Gucci took him to the 12th round, man. They had to go to the cars on that one, man. They had to go to the cars on that one, man. Listen.
Yo, there's so many Gucci Man joints that I was like, brother, what's this?
Cause Gucci was really trying to battle rap him like Gucci was battle rapping on the verses.
How he came out.
Right.
He came out right after the mayor. That was hard. He came out. What he said, dude?
This is round one. Gucci Man versus Jeezy.
Nah, that was how I
He was battle rapping.
I like how they set the tone. I mean, it is called verses though.
Right. But it wasn't like Gucci ain't wanted to be no friendly shit, and that's what a lot of you motherfuckers tuned in to watch anyway.
Indeed.
That's a fact. So that's another thing why I know a lot of people will vote for Gucci in that sense, because they wanted to see the negativity. And Gucci brought that shit.
Negativity spreads faster.
Yeah, and Gucci brought it. But yo, what about how it ended off though?
I'm sorry, I was surprised at that. Hold on. So first and foremost, the way it began with the mayor. They had the mayor of Atlanta, Georgia.
Right, on the phone, right? Was she on the phone? Was she live?
No, it's virtual. It's virtual.
Okay.
She said, "I got all my nieces and nephews here." She set the tone. I felt like she put some pressure. Like, yeah, I'm letting y'all know, man. We tuned in, man. This is for the culture. So it definitely was for the, because even for it to happen.
And remember,
and this is 20 years.
This is the mayor of Atlanta, right? This is the mayor that Killer Mike and T.I. was saying could be the next black president.
Oh, interesting.
So this is her who he's talking about.
No, she laid the groundwork, and when she came on, boom, and then Gucci Man went straight into it.
Right.
And then, because there was some tension, and Jeezy was like, you know what I'm saying, we could do this shit, we can leave this shit right here. I was like, oh, niggas fight? This some head up shit. He was like, yo, man, we can leave this shit right here, bro. That's usually like, a little 90-second, and you dap up, and then you go get beers, or you go get some shots, and then it be over with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you actually save lives for a 90-second fist fight. And then they played it out, and then it turned into I'm So Icy. It was historical.
Right.
It was historical. It was like Nas and Jay-Z when it was really, it might have been a little, it wasn't deeper than that, but it was on that level, which is crazy because neither one of them are on that level, but this 20 years later, because it's 2020,
right?
20 years later, to even be in the same vicinity as one another, this was monumental. It's for the culture, though. I like that. It's definitely for the culture, and in no way, shape, or form, whether you was rooting for Jeezy or whether you was rooting for Gucci Man, can you not say that you wasn't awed by the end outcome? And I'm talking about the totality of it, because like you said, Gucci Man started off with the. He was trying. He was like,
man, see what this dude was about, man.
Even the ad-libs that was going back and forth, and both was like, man, I got hits. What he say? He said, man, I take my jacket off, man. I got $5 million worth of ice.
Right.
What he said? Let's have a jewelry versus. What he say?
Then Jeezy said, yo, let's have a real estate versus, man.
It was very, very entertaining. Very entertaining. In terms of brothers talking about they didn't drop a feature yet. Gucci Man was talking about this all my new shit. Like motherfuckers is in 07.
Right.
But
listen, that's another reason why I said it was even, man. Cause
you said the new music,
Gucci been dropping new music. But we gonna stay on course with the how it ended though, unless you wanna.
Nah, it was monumental. I don't think you'll probably ever see anything like this. Who else got real beef in the game right now that's big? Maybe the Memphis Cats? The Memphis Cats?
Oh yeah, Young Dolphin, Yo Gotti, that'd be crazy.
Is Dolphin Gotti or Moneybag Yo?
It's Dolphin Gotti, because Moneybag Yo is signed to Yo Gotti.
Oh,
Moneybag Yo Gotti, makes sense.
I'm just...
It makes sense. That might not be the reason for the names, but I feel like it makes sense.
I don't think that's good. You usually got your rap name before you what else? What's going on the West Coast? West Coast is good? No beef in the West?
But yo, what they was talking about though, not to get off subject, but 50 Cent versus The Game, they was talking about that, you know what I mean? They brought it up. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that one.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Comment section.
The Game got mad records.
Right, they both got mad. That would be a nice one.
I think it gotta go to 50, but The Game got mad records.
Game got records.
I think if The Game wasn't so corny.
He said corny, damn.
I'm saying I felt like he played the industry game. I don't like that's just me. I just felt like he played the game, like, and I don't mean corny, like,
Played the game.
I'm a fan of games. I don't mean like corny as in like he's a cornball. I'm talking about like you can tell like when individuals come in the game, like Weezy, like he played the game.
Mm-hmm.
He played. You know what I'm saying? If you look at his stardom wasn't organic. It was people in the boardroom saying do this, and he did that. Even when the Black Lives Matter came up, he didn't say what he really probably wanted to say. They was like, yo, avoid this question at all matters. Matter of fact, drink some more lean, so when you go in there and you say some crazy shit, the next day you can be like, yo, you was drunk. He said Black Lives, he said my bitch's lives matter. Come on, man.
So you're talking about the context of the situation when, like, they all gotta play that game.
No, but not
They all
with
gotta
some.
play that game.
Nah.
Just like Gucci was playing the game versus Jeezy. Gucci was playing the game. He had to stay true to himself for the context of the battle. Like, that's what he had to do. He was the one that said, dig your partner up. Like,
yeah, but you're talking a situation. We're talking about a career. When you look at the game's career. You look at the career. He's always been in some controversy shit his whole career.
That's what 50 was all about too.
Yeah, but he didn't start it. 50 was started. 50 was on some gorilla. His shit is called Gorilla Unit. Right. If you with us, you gonna eat, and you gonna starve if you not. Right. That's different. Game wasn't on that.
He came out with he broke into the industry with how to rob everybody in the industry. So I understand it.
Gorilla, that's different. That was his whole persona. He's true to that even to this day on Instagram. He's talking shit. He's talking. If you something happened to you, brother, he's on you. He's Gorilla, brother. If you ain't part of his team, he's on you. He ain't never talking about. You never hear him talking about bad about people that's on his team unless they probably no longer on his team. That's just it. He probably felt some way about Game, but never said nothing until Game what? Realized, because Game, and to me, you talking about Game playing the game, I disagree, because right then and there, when you science up the situation, this is going to be another episode.
You said Game played the game. Oh.
No, but you saying they all play the game.
Yeah, they all played it. They all have to play something. They have to be politically correct.
But this is what I'm saying. So if that was the case, then Game would have rolled with G Unit. Like, realistically, when you look at where G Unit was at, top of the game, he's G Unit West. Mm-hmm. He can have his own West Coast. All of Roddy Ricch, all of them could have been under him, could have been his little homies. And that's one thing that you did say about Gucci, man. You said all the little homies fuck with Gucci, man.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
All the little homies don't fuck with Young Jeezy. And I'm not gonna say they don't fuck with him. We talking about publicly. We talking about
now. Big homie is Gucci Man.
Recording.
The Baby. Young Thug. Like, Gucci Man got cosigns from all, not even cosigns. They saying like, yo, Gucci Man is the reason why I'm here. Like,
they rock with Gucci. Nah,
they rock
that's
with
why
Gucci.
I told you he gotta be a good person. He gotta be a good person. But back to the whole situation with the game real quick. If he was really playing the game, he would have always been on G Unit. That's just how.
Nah, but he got pride though. You know what I mean? Like every man is supposed to have. You know what I mean?
He did. Yeah, he did.
Right. So he was like, alone. I can do this by myself.
Nah, he said, "What, you want me to beef with dudes that I like?" He's like, "Nah, I'm not doing that." And then I felt like from after that departure, he played the game. But we'll talk about that another time.
Okay. That's our next episode.
Well, that's if they do the verses. We could talk about it anyway. But Gucci Man versus Jeezy. We both agree Jeezy won. I say it was a Malibu mansion on a hill. 3 weeks raining.
Wasn't that
landslide?
Wasn't that Gucci could have knocked him out if he really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? He had the, which is, Jeezy went there underestimating him. I don't think that Jeezy thought he was gonna go crazy with the diss songs, but this song is what made it even. Like, that's what made it even.
You said it went to the cars and it went to Jeezy. Yeah, that's what made it close.
Yes.
You mean not even?
Yeah, it made it close. It made it close. Peace.
Alright, just real quick. Go ahead, my fault.
But based on the question that I asked him, is the outcome. The outcome was monumental. The outcome was...
We don't care who won.
We don't care who won. We just looking at the outcome. That the message that the outcome sends. Like, yo, you don't have to be beefing for generations upon generations. Like, You can stop the beef at a point and get this money together. That's what war is for. When you go to war to make peace at some point. That's right. Nobody goes to war for generations. Nobody goes to war for decades upon decades upon decades. Like this. But us, right? But our culture.
Yeah, that's a fact. I definitely agree with that. Even if it's 20 years down the road, I don't think it should be that long. How long was Hov and Nas beef? Not that long, right?
Nah, it wasn't that long.
But their joint wasn't really even beef. Nobody died. Nobody got beat up or nothing like that. It was just that was hip hop beef, which is how it's supposed to be.
Right.
Supposed to
On
be straight hip
wax.
hop. Yeah, it's supposed to be hip hop.
Wax.
And realistically, I mean, I don't know what happened behind the scene, but I think they shit was kind of like hip hop beef outside of.
It was
the original altercation.
It started over the It started over the song that they perform at the end of the verses battle. It started over
complete cipher.
It's crazy. What goes around comes around, huh?
That's a complete cipher, man. I mean, we're gonna wrap it up. That's it. That's our take on the 2020 Jeezy versus Gucci Mane versus battle so far.
The best hip hop versus thus far.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna dive into another one, man. Tune in. Maybe we're gonna go back and dissect that Rick Ross and that 2 Chainz joint, because I think that'll be a very, very good episode. Yeah, for me and his brother to discuss. Man.
Right.
Peace.